Hey, welcome to the Morning Mix podcast, and today is Whip's birthday.
Yeah, so we found out we suck at naming accents,
Yeah, we
and
really
then we
do.
just sang a bunch of songs to Whip.
Yeah, what more could one want? Enjoy. There was a lot of Taylor Swift today, some Foo Fighters, and even The Verb. It all happened on the Morning Mix.
You've worked all day, you're exhausted, you walk in the door, you set your keys down, and the first thing you hear is, so what's for dinner? Well, there are two ways this can go. One, your mind goes totally blank. You go to the pantry and try to see if there's anything you can put together. Or two, you just go, hold on a second, walk to the front door, grab your box from HelloFresh, open it up, and have every ingredient you need to make a dinner you didn't even know you could make. And there's plenty to choose from with over 40 weekly recipes that suit your family's lifestyle. And speaking of lifestyle, spend less time in the car going from grocery store to grocery store looking for all the perfect ingredients. When you get HelloFresh, you know you're getting the best produce since it travels from the farm to your door in less than 7 days. In fact, we ordered one that had the freshest seafood and soup ideas, pasta ideas, things I would have never come up with on my own. So right now, go to HelloFresh.com/50morningmix and use code 50morningmix for 50% off plus 15% off the next 2 months. That's code 50morningmix for 50% off plus 15% off the next 2 months. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. You've worked all day, you're exhausted, you walk in the door, you set your keys down, and the first thing you hear is, so what's for dinner? Well, there are two ways this can go. One, your mind goes totally blank. You go to the pantry and try to see if there's anything you can put together. Or two, you just go, hold on a second, walk to the front door, grab your box from HelloFresh, open it up, and have every ingredient you need to make a dinner you didn't even know you could make. And there's plenty to choose from with over 40 weekly recipes that suit your family's lifestyle. And speaking of lifestyle, spend less time in the car going from grocery store to grocery store looking for all the perfect ingredients. When you get HelloFresh, you know you're getting the best produce since it travels from the farm to your door in less than 7 days. In fact, we ordered one that had the freshest seafood and soup ideas, pasta ideas, things I would have never come up with on my own. So right now, go to HelloFresh.com/50morningmix and use code 50morningmix for 50% off plus 15% off the next 2 months. That's code 50morningmix for 50% off plus 15% off the next 2 months. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit.
So today we've asked you, text us your positive thought, but in 3 words only. Here are your thoughts. It's already Wednesday. 847 coming in hot. I like it.
Great way to look at it.
Right? Not bad. 708, coffee in hand. Mm-hmm. These are your positive thoughts. 630, go get it. You go get it. I like that. Okay. Let's see. 219, sun coming up. 630, vertical and breathing. Like it. Here we are.
Nice.
I'm on my feet, baby.
I do kind of feel like we're doing haikus.
We really are. They kind of are. They perform that way, right? Let's see. 773, Friday Eve.
Yeah.
You're really holding on to that joy. I love it. Yeah. A15, vacation starts today. Good for you.
Wow.
See you later, brah. That's right. Okay. Janet texted, life is good, all caps. Let's see. Hey, big one here, guys. 815, big thoughts, no jokes. Done with cancer.
Come on. Oh, my goodness.
Congratulations.
Wow. Yes.
That is
Holy
wonderful.
cow.
Let's see here. Similarly, we have will not rain. 224. Look to the forecast. Will not rain. We're good, baby. Let's see. 847, constructionless road trip.
Ooh,
That's a very hopeful thought.
Okay, yeah.
I love that. 312, positive thought for the day. Bears still suck. Let's go.
At least they're consistent.
Right?
If it's from a Packers fan, I guess that's optimistic.
Yeah, right?
I don't know.
That's not bad. Here we go. 773 playing for the home team. Dunkin' iced coffee.
Oh, let's go.
That's a positive thought.
That's always a good start to the day.
708, I am thriving.
Okay.
Let's see. 708, drink delicious tequila. Positive thought of the day.
All right.
That's
like
all it
that.
takes. Yeah, it's nice whether you're planning to or you already are. That's either way. Let's see. Positive thought for the day, 847. Live, laugh, love.
I thought there'd be a twist in the last one.
No, there
somewhere.
wasn't. Yeah, so did I. But they just looked up in their kitchen and there it is. Let me write down that kitchen tea towel real quick. 708 only needed 2 words. Tacos exist.
Okay.
And the last word, you can have it back. It's fine. 708, great bowel movement. Here we go.
Hey.
These are your 3 thoughts to a positive day. I like that. That's nice. Let's see. Okay. 708, babysitting granddaughter today.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
708, life's a biatch. Okay, here we go.
The positive.
708 positive thought for the day. Fields isn't injured.
Yeah.
That's kind of nice.
well.
You know,
Okay.
Aaron out for the season, but
That's
Justin
right.
Fields not. He's still around. Here we go. 630 girls trip mañana. Yeah, let's go. Watch
All
out.
right.
Hang on to your bottles of rosé. Let's
All
see.
day.
Your 3 words that make a great morning. It's your positive thought. 630 in sync on VMAs.
Oh, yeah.
They combined them. I like it.
Okay,
in
yeah.
sync on VMAs. Okay. Let's see. 779 new job, please. Okay.
Please. Okay.
That's kind of nice.
You're being optimistic.
I like
That's
that. Yeah, I
gonna,
like that.
That's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
See here. 630 warm cinnamon roll. I like that. Yeah.
That's wonderful.
That's not bad. And finally, all caps from a 219, your positive thought of the day. Will have sex.
Okay.
You can hear the pleading in it.
Yes,
I kinda
try to
like
will
that.
that into
Yeah.
existence.
Yeah, you're like, it's going to happen. I
Yeah.
swear it's going to happen today, right? Please let it happen. There you go, 219. Those are your positive thoughts for the day. Hopefully one of those spoke to you.
From Chicago to your device, this is the Morning Mix Podcast.
Spooky season is also back. Ooh.
Yeah, maybe.
The Nun 2 was the number 1 movie in
Oh,
theaters.
right.
One of our bossy boss types around here yesterday was telling me he and his wife did a lover's night out. Those are his words. I was like, I don't know you that well.
At the
and
Nun?
they went and saw the Nun too.
Oh, my.
And he highly recommended it. And I said, I don't like scary things. Is it scary? He said, it's very scary. I said,
Man, they're freaks.
yeah, I keep my eyes closed for about 2 weeks toward the end of Halloween or October every year.
Totally.
Halloween season's coming. We're a month and a half out. Today is September 13th. Do you already have Halloween decor up? Because Ty Pennington, the Move That Bus guy, is selling a 20-foot Frankenstein that you can buy. It blows up and it sits on your lawn. Hi, Skylar. Good morning.
Hello.
You've got Halloween decor in your neighborhood. Is that right?
Yes, my next door neighbor has had their Halloween decorations up for about a month now.
No.
Whoa.
Yeah.
About a month. So that's like beginning of August they started decorating?
Yes.
And what are we talking about? Like, what's up? What's out there?
They definitely don't have any 20-foot, Frankensteins,
Okay.
but definitely quite a few inflatables, tombstones, cobwebs,
Wow.
lights,
Okay. So we've got
everything.
What town are you in?
I'm in Portage, Indiana.
Portage, Indiana. They have started the Halloween fun. All right, we've got some random decor out on the front lawn next to Skylar's house. So be careful of that. And Lisa, good morning.
Good morning.
So it's not a lot of decoration, but just one that really tells a story. What is on your neighbor's front yard?
They have a coffin, just a coffin.
Just
No
a
other
coffin.
Decorations. It's
And-
super creepy.
Are we sure that it's for Halloween and it's not some kind of memorial we don't know about?
So I walk my dog, and I walk my dog like 3 or 4 times a week, and I never saw it until last week, and I literally dead stopped, and my poor dog choked herself on her leash because I couldn't believe I was staring at just a coffin in the yard. So, yeah,
Is
just a
it
coffin.
open or is it closed?
It's closed, but it is not a prop. It is a legit coffin.
Wait. Like the kind you walk by at Costco.
Yes.
Like that? Like the display
Yes.
coffins?
Yes, it is a coffin. It is a legit. If I went to a wake, that's what I would expect to see at the wake.
Really?
I think
That's
you should try to
weird. Yeah.
open it.
Maybe I'll do that on Friday for you, Vila.
Yeah. Maybe
Thank
it's like
you.
a contest and you open it and it's filled with money.
Or
Yeah.
any
Or
person.
Uncle Ron. You know? Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's
Because
seen
dogs
better
can
days.
sense things like that. Like,
Yeah.
he knows there's something bad in there.
That's true.
The fact that it's just like a real coffin is kind of freaking
That's
me out.
hilarious.
I see the
Very.
black wooden one. You know what I mean? The
Right.
vampire Dracula looking one.
Right.
But all right.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
pretty-
Elaine. Good
yeah.
morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
We're all right. This morning, you're on your way to work. What'd you see?
I saw a house where there was a skeleton. It had to be about 20 feet tall.
Whoa.
It was all orange. There was Frankenstein that was 20 feet tall. That was green. There was a casket, but I don't know if it was real or not.
Is the Frankenstein an inflatable Frankenstein?
No, it was bony and looked like the real thing.
Ew.
Okay, we have neighbors near us that do this. They've got like a big bony werewolf thing that's like as high as the roof. and then another skeleton type thing. So, okay, watch out. We've got Halloween decor.
Yeah.
Spooky season is upon us, everybody. Ooh.
Some people live for this.
Whip, do you get upset because it's your birthday? Do you feel like, guys, give me a break. It's my day. Let's hold off.
I hadn't thought about it, but now that you mention it, yeah, I'm pissed.
Yeah, I would be. I would be.
You're listening to the Morning Mix podcast.
I had some photos on my phone of my wife when breastfeeding. And these were more clinical photos. They were photos for us to show our lactation consultant. Like, hey, here's how the latch happened. Here's the arm position. Here's where the baby's legs were. Here you go. And then fast forward, my phone, the TV pulled the photos from my phone.
Yeah, like here we are in Italy.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Here's our picture of
Yeah.
our new house.
Oh, here's us pushing on the swing.
Here's a boob.
Breasticles. Just
Yeah.
Prah. But you know, it did it with the cool fade in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
right.
The phone does it. I was like, oh,
Right.
that's cute.
Right.
It's fun music behind it. It happened, and the family was there, and I was very upset. My wife was upset. She was not pleased
No.
that there were her milk bubbles for the family to just sort of, wow, my bad. But, you know, you reveal things about your partner on accident sometimes.
Right.
You
It
think it's
happens.
okay, and then they're embarrassed. Hi, Emily. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm well. How are you?
Doing all right. You got embarrassed. What happened?
So I had my first daughter in '03, and my husband got a picture of her being delivered. And fast forward to about 2 months ago, my husband likes to display the pictures on the TV during commercials, and I'm talking to my friends, and they're over for the night, and my one friend looks at the TV, goes, what are we looking at? And so I turn around and look at the TV, and it's just a picture of my crotch with my daughter's head coming out.
Oh, crowning! A crowning moment!
Wow.
Oh, no, not crowning. Not crowning. The whole head was out.
Whoa!
So it's just her head coming out, and my
Wow.
husband looks at our friend, his wife, and he said, well, since you saw my wife's stuff, I'm going to see yours now.
Okay, you guys got
Okay.
jokes.
Turn it into
Wow,
a joke.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe he had a plan all the while. We never know.
Oh, that's true.
All right, so Emily's husband's got jokes out there when it happens.
Yeah, made lemonade out of that
Hey,
lemon.
Rich.
Yeah, well.
Or maybe just a second
don't know.
lemon. I'm not sure.
Hi, Elizabeth. Good morning.
Good morning.
Elizabeth, you were embarrassed. What happened?
My ex-husband, I was meeting his family for the first time, like his brother, and I wasn't feeling well because I just gotten over the flu. So I went to the bathroom, and, you know, I went number 2, so it left a mark, and I came out and quietly asked him where the scrub was so I could clean it, and he loudly screamed, "You left skid marks on my brother's toilet?" in front of his family.
Yeah, that's an
dude.
ex-husband right there.
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
Wow. So was that the moment at that party you're like, all right, we're done, and you walked out? My goodness. So the old skid mark,
No,
and
that
you
was
called you
before
out.
we got married. That should have been it.
Oh, dang.
From Chicago to your device, this is the Morning Mix podcast.
Accents. People from around the world live here in Chicago. People from all over the globe. And when you move to Chicago, maybe you're from another country and maybe you speak with an accent. And so I thought it'd be interesting for us to hear from folks who speak with an accent, and we'll try to learn where you're from.
I love it.
Now, we're not looking for impressionists. This is not a time to show off your accent that may be culturally inappropriate. We want to learn from people who really have accents. And so we've done that. Please welcome to the show, Neetha. Good morning, Neetha.
Good morning.
Neetha, hi. Okay. Neetha, let's see. We need to learn a little bit about you. Neetha, what do you do for a living?
I'm Director of Data and Analytics at a company in Chicago.
Okay, at a company here in Chicago. How long have you lived here in Chicago, Neetha?
12 years.
12 years in Chicago. For Neetha, are you married? Do you have children?
I am married and I have 2 children.
2 children. Wonderful. Okay, so Mother Neetha is here with us this morning. Neetha, let's see here. I'm going to say you are of Indian descent is my go. Nikki.
Agreed.
Okay. Whip.
I will third that.
Okay.
Samesies.
Neetha, how did we do?
You did perfectly correctly.
Oh, yay!
Crushing
Oh,
it.
my goodness. And what a beautiful speaking voice it is. How long have you been here in America?
I moved here in 2008.
Oh, okay.
12 years, right?
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Do you think your kids?
The first few years in Oklahoma, so I could relate to the southern accent you were talking
Oh,
about.
okay, yeah. You made the right choice by coming back up here. I'll tell you that.
So the kids have the southern accent. I get it.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Do your kids speak with are they like, hey, Ma, get in the French room?
No. No, they were born here in Chicago, so no.
Okay. Beautiful. That's awesome. Okay, Neetha, thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day. There we go. Okay, now we're going to go up here to Roshan. Good morning, Roshan.
Good morning. How are you?
Oh, we're doing really well, Roshan. You are already throwing me for a loop, and I like it. Roshan, what do you do for a living?
I actually recently joined the Rush Medical University Center,
Okay,
the Rush Hospital.
The Rush Hospital. Okay, great. And what's your role there? Do you mind sharing?
Yeah, sure. I'm a digital transformation project manager.
Roger, my goodness. Okay, a lot of responsibility.
This
This
is
one's
hard.
tough because
Yeah,
also I feel like we got a fuzzy phone connection from time to time,
True.
which is all right.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
No, it's not your fault. It's probably us. Now, Roshan, let me ask you this: what's your like favorite TV show? What do you like watching?
Dance Moms with my twins.
Dance Moms
Dance
with
Moms.
my twins.
Okay.
Dance Moms. This is tough, guys.
Yeah.
I feel like India again. I don't know.
Okay.
Nikki.
I'm going like New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Ooh,
Okay.
good guess.
Whip.
I am going to... Oh, she laughed at New Zealand. I don't know if that's a... Wow,
I'm not
she's
sure
so
she's
smart.
Kiwi.
I do get a lot of people asking me, "Are you British?"
Okay.
Okay.
Oh!
I've got to guess. South Africa.
South Africa. Okay. Violetta?
I'm going to go Indian as well.
Okay. Roshan, what's your accent from?
Indian.
Hey,
I'm
we
from
got
India.
two for two. Okay, we're on fire here.
Oh.
Beautiful. Okay, do you have children?
I have twins.
Okay, you have twins.
nice.
Were they born and raised?
11-year-old.
11-year-old. Born in Chicago? Did they start speaking in Chicago?
Yes, they did.
Do they speak with an Indian accent? Do they speak with a mixture of Chicago? What do they...
They're completely. My daughter has such a strong American accent. I don't know what the American accent is, but she doesn't sound Indian at all. And my son, he has picked up more of an American accent now.
Unbelievable. Okay.
So it's
I
going
love
away,
it.
just
Yeah.
like you said, how this
Yeah.
whole thing
It's
started.
going away, yeah.
Unreal. Yeah, we're all blending and blending and blending. Okay, there's Roshan. Now, say good morning to Helen. Hi, Helen.
Good morning.
Good morning, Helen. Okay, so it's not Helen Hunt. Dang. Okay, that's okay.
It is not.
Okay, Helen. My gosh, gang, we're on a roll. I'm trying to figure this out. Let's see. Helen, what do you do for a living?
I work in insurance and
Work-
accounting.
Work in insurance. Okay, great. And let's see. We need. What's your favorite restaurant that you enjoy going to most often?
I'd say anything that's Thai food.
Anything Thai food? Right there. I'm going. You just hit me with a little thing. I'm gonna go Australian. Actually, Nikki.
I'm going British.
British. Whip.
Yeah, I'm going to go British, but specifically Welsh, Chris.
Watch. Okay, Christian Bale.
Where are all those movies filmed right next to Australia?
New Zealand.
I'm going to go New Zealand.
Okay, Helen. Where are you from?
South Africa.
Yes!
L's.
Oh, I'm so
close.
annoyed at
Helen,
myself.
I'm so sorry. We
You
got
know,
it. Man.
that makes sense now. I hear
Oh,
it.
Helen, I'm so sorry we got it wrong.
You are not the only ones who do this.
Oh,
Okay.
it sounds so beautiful. I
Yeah.
love it.
But
Now,
you were like not giving us too
Yeah,
many words
you
on
were being
purpose.
coy.
We need some longer sentences.
No, I was
how often do you make it back to South Africa?
not very often now that we have kids, so we really go seldom.
And your children born here in the U.S., do they speak with any kind of accent? Or are they just sound like...
They very much sound American.
and does that make you upset?
They sounded like us. No, I mean, it's to be expected. I sound South African. My parents are Scottish, so they sound Scottish.
Oh, you're
Oh,
awesome.
wow.
Look at you.
My
There's so
parents-
much.
Yeah.
You are a real world human. This is awesome. Okay, Helen, thank you so much for spending your morning with us. There you go. Okay, Helen. Guys, there's more. This is great. Hi, Douglas. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh,
Ooh.
Douglas, I don't know what you... I want you to read me a book. I know that. I know that right now, Douglas. Douglas, what do you do for a living?
Well, I'm kind of retired, but I'm a computer programmer.
Okay, you sound like Nathan and Ted Lasso, and I love it. Okay, Douglas, this is great. I love this so much. Douglas, okay, you're a computer programmer. What kind of stuff are you programming? Computers, you idiot.
Well, lots
Oh,
of
okay.
different things. Lots of different things. It's very varied.
Very varied. Okay.
Just little nuggets.
it's-
I
there's
mean,
nuggets,
they're so
Yeah.
careful to not give us enough.
Douglas, what do you order at McDonald's?
Oh, if I go to McDonald's,
You have to put down your pipe for a second, it sounds like.
Yeah.
He's like, what do they sell there?
I don't know.
They sell Big Macs and they sell, fries and they sell shakes. The shakes aren't bad.
Okay.
Douglas, you sound very posh. I'll just go straight up English, and I'll leave it at that. Nikki.
Yeah, I think you use HP sauce on those fries. I'm going British.
Whip?
No, I'm going to go with Northern Ireland, Douglas.
Northern Ireland and Violetta.
Northern Ireland? Do I really sound Irish?
Now you do.
We lost a listener now.
I think you're from Beverly, Illinois.
Beverly. Douglas, where are you from?
I'm actually from London.
Okay.
Man.
Ben, how long have you lived in Chicago?
In Chicago for, I think it's about 15 years.
Okay, fantastic.
Maybe a bit less. But I've been in the States for 25 years.
Okay, unbelievable. In the States for 25 years. Do you have children?
I do, yes, but they don't live with me.
They don't. Okay, great. And do they speak with English accents or with American quote-unquote accents?
Okay. American, yeah.
I'm disappointed.
Everybody is.
Well, they talk to American.
Yeah, well. All right, so Douglas from London. There we go.
He sounds so fancy.
He really
does,
did.
right.
I want to go suit shopping with Douglas.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good point.
Hey, Miriam.
Hi. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm all right, Miriam. What do you do for a living, Miriam?
I am a mail carrier.
You're a mail carrier. Great. Where's your route generally?
In McHenry.
In McHenry. Can you say the brown fox jumps over the lazy dog?
The brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
Guys, I got
really
absolutely
hard.
nothing on Miriam
we
here.
need more.
I think Violetta's Beverly guess for Douglas might have been better. So I think I'm going to go.
You jumped the gun.
Yeah, I'm going to go Beverly on Miriam. I think she's South Side.
Right.
Nikki.
I'm going to go Ireland.
Ireland.
I'm going to go with the Saskatchewan region of Canada.
Let's go deep cuts.
Portugal.
Portugal, the man. Miriam, where are you from?
Czech Republic.
Czech Republic. Oh, that's the toughest one.
Beverly's the winner.
Yeah, forget about it. My gosh. Okay, Miriam of Czech
I think
Republic.
my Canadian friend will be very happy to hear that I might have a Canadian accent.
And now I hear a little more of the Czech
Yeah.
Republic now that you're speaking.
Once
but
we
at the
hear it.
beginning, I didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
I'm
Miriam.
so sorry.
No, never apologize for being
No.
you. My goodness. Okay, there's Miriam from Czech Republic. And our last one. Hi, Gina. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing so good, Gina. My gosh. Now, Gina, I do need to let the room know. Gina's the first one where I've got a clue here.
Oh.
So I do know, so I won't
right.
guess.
Okay.
But Gina, what do you do for a living?
I am an IT solutions director.
Boy, we got a lot of IT folks this morning. A lot of smart folks listening to the show,
Sure.
guys.
Yeah.
Look at us. Okay, IT solutions director. That's fantastic. How long have you worked in that field?
Gosh, we're going on about 15 years now.
Okay, 15 years in the field. Are you
slight.
married?
a
Do
little
you have
more.
children?
I do have a daughter, not married. She is a senior in high school this
Oh,
year.
my goodness. Do you want to shout out the school?
Wakanda High School.
Wakanda Forever
Go
High
on.
School. Let's
Nice.
go. Okay, gang. Nikki, what is your guess for Gina?
I'm going Australia.
Australia. Whip.
I'm going Icelandic, Chris.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
V?
What's that country again right next to Australia?
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
I'm going to go New Zealand.
All right, Gina, where are you from?
South African, baby.
Another South Africa! It makes Whip so angry when
Because
he misses South
because
Africa.
I guessed that the first one and I was wrong and I was gun shy on the rest and I would have been right twice.
Could have been. Gina,
I get
unbelievable.
a lot of people asking me where in the South I'm from, and typically my response is way south, and I just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Pretty deep South. Really? Yeah.
Yeah,
Keep on going.
pretty deep.
Yeah, just keep on going.
I feel like it comes and goes with Gina. Like
It does,
sometimes
yeah.
I hear
Yeah.
it, sometimes I don't
Like
hear it at all.
water.
Now,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
15 years all in Chicago?
Well, I've been here for 26 years,
Oh,
so
okay.
the accent has definitely faded for sure.
Yeah, that's even right
Don't
there.
hear
Like
it
it
very
came
much.
and went in the one sentence. That's awesome, Gina. Boy, what a fun party trick. Thank you so much for calling. Thanks so much for listening, Gina.
Absolutely. Love you guys. Have a great day.
Oh, I love you right back. That
Thanks.
was so cool. I love
was.
that.
That was much harder than
Right?
I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Can we get Douglas on speed dial, though? Drop it. Pure emotion, he's never fake. Guilty pleasure like stepping on a rake. He might even make your head shake. Here we go with Hot Take.
But first, a clip.
All aboard the choo-choo train. All aboard, choo-choo.
Yeah, that's right. It's one of the most annoying sounds you can hear if you're driving down the road. Not that. That's fun. Especially, though, if you're trying to get somewhere relatively quickly. The annoying sound I'm talking about. Here we go. That's right. It's a train. Gates are coming down. The lights are flashing. You are stuck. For how long? Who knows? Maybe it's just a metro. It'll be moving along soon as all the other people get off and all those other people get on, and they make sure there are no stragglers. Then the train gets moving again, slowly and semi-surely, until finally the gates go up, and you're ready to go after the 18 cars in front of you. And as long as by the time you get to the tracks, the light hasn't turned red, or even worse, especially at rush hour, another train isn't coming by, and the gates aren't going down again. And if it's a freight train, you might just be there all night. You never know. So why is it this way? The trains have the right of way over cars. Well, to boil it down, it comes down to this. The tracks and the trains, they were here first, and the paved roads and the motor vehicles came later. But after 100-plus years of cars waiting at crossing gates in a system which is at best annoying and at worst super dangerous, I'm letting you know that we are all here now, and I'm calling for a change. I am advocating. This is a big plan here.
Let's go.
Don't get me wrong. That all road construction projects in the United States be put on hold so that all of our resources can be pooled together toward building overpasses or underpasses or bypasses or I-passes. There's some passes at every train crossing in the country. That's right. No more gates, no more waits, no more bumpity bump, no more having to pee. And just as you think you're going to be timed out perfectly to run in the door and make it to the toilet just before all hell breaks loose, down go the gates and down goes your bladder. Everything just keeps flowing. Isn't that the goal? Would that cost billions of dollars? Sure. But how much is that Kennedy project costing? How much did that Circle Interchange project cost? As it took like triple the time it was supposed to. And all for what? So we can still have massive traffic jams during construction and still after the construction is done. At least if we got rid of train crossings, we know the result at the end would help everybody. So the next time you're sitting at those gates wishing all the modern inventions that have come down the pike in the last 20 years, of all those, one of them could have been a flying car. Just know it doesn't have to be this way. But I'm going to stop now before this goes off the rails.
Hey, my guy. You know, it's funny because you said pike, which made me think of the turnpike. And then I thought, oh, yeah, on the East Coast, they got tunnels under rivers.
Oh, they got
and
everything.
all that stuff.
Sure.
Right? We couldn't have a tunnel under a train track?
I mean, in Europe, you're constantly going through the side of a mountain. They just blew that mountain right out.
They dug right through it.
And they made a road.
With a drill.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? The mountain was there first, too.
That's
right.
True. Very true.
You know, on Northwest Highway in Arlington Heights, there's that one little underpass under the train near like Arthur Avenue or something like that.
That's correct.
And it's not even near the actual crossing. It just kind of comes out of nowhere randomly. It's like, why is that
You
there?
try that as a shortcut because for the next 17 streets in a row, you have a train
You're screwed.
tracks that you can't go by.
And there's never anything worse than when you're trying to make a left and you're like tied up with a train the whole time.
Yeah.
And you know it's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that about? I agree.
Let's do it.
They got those canals where like the boat comes in and it raises the water and then the boat pulls out. Like that's a feat of engineering.
Absolutely.
We just want a tunnel or we want a bridge, like a over. I agree.
Some way to get us over. And again, if you're going to bring the flying cars by, let's go with that. But until then, let's figure this out.
Right.
Yeah.
What is it? So that we can all sit back and marvel at a train?
Right.
We get it.
Yeah.
You love when that guy goes around you, too.
Yeah. Hate that guy.
You're not going to go anywhere.
Right.
What are you trying to do? I always laugh at that.
That's a great point. Safety concerns.
Yeah,
Wouldn't this sort of
exactly.
it would really bring those down.
That's correct. That's what I'm saying.
You
My
thought
guy.
this through.
Yeah.
I really did.
Big train is coming for us now, though. Yes, so. Okay. Time is money.
Right.
When I think of trains, I think of Monopoly because you want all the 4 stations.
Oh, right.
You know,
the
like
railroads.
The railroads, not stations.
That's interesting.
We can all coexist peacefully, everybody.
You're here.
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
Testing 1 2 1 2. Sound check. Sound check. This is Nikki's Sound Check on the Morning Mix.
So, yes, we are to cover the VMAs. There's a couple other things, but let's start with the VMAs because, yes, it is still going on. It's
crazy.
So, a lot of times we make fun of the show and we're like, who's watching it? It's a Tuesday night, kind of weird. It was actually a pretty great show.
Yeah,
and a lot of
people
great,
were actively saying, no, turn it on.
A lot of great performances, and they gave away a ton of awards and some, reunions happening. So about the middle of the day yesterday is when everything started trickling in about NSYNC. Like, this NSYNC is going to happen. They're going to be there. And yes, it did happen. I mean, they all got together and stood on stage.
They were out there in suits.
They didn't really do anything. In fact, at one point, my husband looked at me and he's like, he looks like a football coach, Joey. He kind of did.
He kind of did.
So, they all just kind of walked down. We're like, we're in sync. So we know something is coming from Trolls. That's on the way, but they didn't perform. But they did get to present an award to a pretty big star, and let's just say she was kind of freaking out.
Wow.
So, that was Taylor Swift. She was given a friendship bracelet by NSYNC. You could see she was freaking out.
She broke out?
Even she did. She broke out.
She broke out.
And you can kind of see her at one point, I feel like, trying to explain to Ice Spice even who they are.
What the big deal is. Yes, exactly right. Yes.
She's like, you don't understand.
Yeah.
So that was part of one of the reunions. And then speaking of NSYNC and Justin Timberlake, I don't know if you guys saw the other video going around. Megan Thee Stallion backstage.
Yes.
And it kind of looks like they're fighting.
Yes.
And I watched it a couple times and I was like, oh, maybe she's mad about like Britney or Janet or I don't know.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And this is my chance to tell you about
this
it.
guy down.
Because that's what it looked like.
Right.
And then it turns out that it was actually just they were running by each other and she was like, oh my gosh, so great to meet you. And she stopped and she's like, no, this doesn't count.
Yeah, that's what
so
it
she
was.
was like getting in his face being like, no, we got to actually hang out outside of all this craziness of the VMAs.
Right.
So
more fun the other way.
Yeah, because she was getting like hairsprayed and like touched up backstage, and she like stopped the hairdresser to like point and yell at Justin.
And you kind of see Justin disappear,
Right.
like you don't know his face.
Right.
But
Behind Joey Fatone, like always.
Like football coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Yeah, it
coaching
was.
the team.
Yeah.
So he was kind of smiling and laughing. So you think
Right.
it's okay, but at the end of the day,
Chris Kirkpatrick was like, you want to hang out?
Right.
She was like, no. And then he kept walking.
Yeah, right.
He tried.
you
Tried to
know
get in
what?
there.
He's going to try. He's going to recruit that team. And then speaking of VMAs, Aerosmith, they have had like a legendary VMA performances years
Okay,
ago.
yeah,
I'm going to
sure.
bring this back. 1999, they had the Run DMC Kid
Oh,
Rock. Remember
yeah.
that?
Oh, my
That's
God.
for you, Whip, for your
Wow,
birthday.
that's-
Happy birthday.
You're welcome.
2018, they had Post Malone, but they will not be playing here at the United Center on Friday like they were supposed to, unfortunately, yes. Strict doctor's orders not to sing in the next 30 days.
Crazy.
So that, of course, is Steven Tyler saying that. The show has been rescheduled. It will be on Valentine's Day.
Oh,
That's kind
a
of
good
fun.
time
Gonna
to
be
see
at the
Aerosmith.
United Center. Yeah.
Why
I mean,
not?
this song, all the great
Yeah, why
ones.
not? It's
so,
all there for you.
yeah. Hope he feels a little better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no kidding.
And
Hang
then,
in there.
Yeah, and then Taylor Swift won every award at VMAs. Let me
That's what it
just
was.
wrap that up there right now. Just
Apologies
say,
to Miley
just about
Cyrus.
everything. Yeah, she
If
got
there was
it.
an award, she won it. She got Best Commercial.
She did. She did.
She
Yeah,
deserves
pretty cool.
it.
Yeah.
And,
Also,
you're
local
talking-
heroes.
They were
I can't believe that they did the song live.
in like talking head square
Yes.
kind of suits as well.
It's like
it was
a weird
kind of funny.
bit. Fall Out Boy performed We Didn't Start the Fire. They did it live. From the comments thread that I saw on the internet, some people didn't even realize that they had released this song yet.
Oh.
So people are like, I didn't know this was a thing. And it's a lot of lyrics to spit out, and Patrick nailed it.
So good.
Yeah.
It was great.
The Morning Mix Flash Briefing with Violetta.
There is a new idea out in LA making quite a splash. It's called food. Okay, but it's spelled F-U-D-E. A plant-based gathering that invites people to leave their inhibitions, self-doubt, and clothing behind.
Oh,
So, it's a nude food experience. So 30-ish people go to somebody's house. They pay $150 to attend. They eat, they drink, they swim, and they're doing it all naked.
Did you say 3-ish?
30-ish people.
Oh, 30-ish. I thought it was a 3-ish. I'm like, wait, what?
It's a couple
Got
and a
it.
rando. It's a
Got it,
weird
got it.
party.
Yeah, like, wait, what? Okay, 30-ish. Okay, got it.
So apparently the brainchild of performance artist and chef Charlie and Max. He's the guy who did this. He's done similar pop-ups in New York, San Francisco, and LA back in 2020. But I think, Whip, you should throw a birthday party there.
Yeah, great idea.
Yep.
Yeah, birthday suit.
Your birthday suit.
Can I get a reservation? That's the question.
So I don't know. Would you guys do this?
No.
Never.
That was the easiest no I've ever had.
I know, right? And it's all plant-based food, so All right.
Yeah, I'm out because of the menu.
Right.
That's the thing.
Next up, it is hump day, talking about noon. Middle of the week, you're kind of running low on fumes. And right now there's some trending audio that people are, gravitating towards and pretty much saying, yeah, this is what I do during my freak out moment.
How's your morning going? About to have a mental breakdown. How about you? Nice. I'm in the middle of a mental breakdown already.
Nice.
So many people are sharing this clip today and then tagging the person that they turn to and give that call to, like in the middle of the day or really early at 5:30 in the morning, whatever.
Whenever it needed.
Exactly.
That's what it's for.
And last but definitely not least.
I've been waiting.
I know. I hope it's a huge disappointment. Dancing with the Stars season 32 is kicking off on September 26th on ABC and Disney Plus. So pretty much each year we're like, wow, another season of Dancing with the Stars.
Right.
Wow, people are still tuning in, and a lot of people do. So I don't want to say anything bad against it. But normally we watch and wait to see the actors, actresses, football players, whatever, and we don't really know any of the people, even though they call them stars. I think today is a different story. So it's finally been unveiled who's going to be there. Actress Allison Hannigan.
Yeah, you know her as the redhead from American Pie.
American Pie and How I Met Your Mother.
There you go.
Okay, good night.
Yes. The Brady Bunch's Barry Williams.
Okay.
Yeah. Mira Sorvino.
Ooh.
Yep, from Romy and Michelle's high school reunion.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we start getting a little. Okay, no, actually, this one's still good. Actor Matt Walsh. He was from Flamin' Hot, and he was right here.
Matt Walsh was right here in the mixed
wow.
studios. He could have told us at the time that he was going to be Dancing with Stars.
And he's local. He's local.
Yeah, local hero.
Right.
That's right. Remember, he took his mom to T-Mobile to help her get a new phone.
How helpful.
Yeah, right?
We have Grammy winner Jason Mraz.
Wow.
Typically, you'd see Britney Spears dancing on her Instagram, but now you're going to see Jamie Lynn Spears shaking her head.
That's right.
Wow.
So far.
So far, how are we doing?
I know all these people.
There you go.
Yes,
Now
real
we're
exciting.
Gonna burst that bubble because social media guru and reality TV star Harry Dawsey.
Man, you were on such a roll.
Vanderpump Rules icon Ariana Madix.
No.
Yeah. And supermodel Tyson Bedford.
Tyson Bedford. Yeah.
You know
Yes.
that?
Oh, yes.
Whose
And,
video was he in?
Janet
There
Jackson,
you
I want to
go.
say.
That was when she was nasty.
He had an aversion to shirts.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
I
right.
didn't know that one, so I put him at the end. Sorry, my man.
Yeah,
No,
man
check it
is,
out.
he is chiseled.
There's a
That
couple more
fella.
people there, but I think we've covered enough. That's Dancing with the Stars coming out September 26th.
Let's go. All right, thank you for joining us for the Morning Mix podcast. Make sure you rate, review, like, and follow this podcast. You can also follow us on social at 1019 Mix Chicago. And we will see you tomorrow on the Morning Mix.